Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing a reading on what's the tea on you. I'll give you about 10 seconds to choose your image and we're just going to get into it. Alright, so hopefully you chose your image. Pause the video if you need more time. Let's get into it. So welcome, pal number one. This is going to be your reading on what's the tea. I was hearing Post Malone, I want you out of my head. I want you out of my bedroom tonight. There's no way I can save you because I need to be saved too. So I didn't even pull out any cards, but somebody could be heavily thinking about you and feeling this way towards you or vice versa. So right now you guys could be focusing on balancing out your life, focusing on what you want to focus on, your studies, whatever you need to focus on as well. And while you're focusing on what you need to be focused on, somebody could be heavily thinking about your last encounter. Maybe you guys were chilling in their room or you guys went out somewhere. It can vary from just hanging out to having an intimate encounter. Yeah, I just pulled out a card that says sleepless. So you guys could have disturbed someone's sleep in some way. They're up all night thinking about this or thinking about you. There could even be a little bit of tension between you two. If it's not tension between the two of you, then maybe you're just going through a very tense period of your life or where the stakes are kind of high for you. There's some sort of pressure that you're going through right now, or just things you feel like you need to work towards, or things you need to fix, or just focus on. There is this now or never type of feeling that you put on yourself or other people put on you. I don't know. Because of this underlying pressure you feel, you may be coming off a bit cutthroat to those people that you find yourself drawn towards, connected, your relationships, dating, friends, coworkers, familial. So wherever you resonate towards, you may be coming off a bit cutthroat. Or just like, I really don't have the time today for anything that's kind of feels off to me, or it's weird, or you say one thing or you do one thing that's weird to me, I'm done type energy, like cutthroat, like I'm not playing today. Anything that adds stress, anyone that adds more pressure, or you feel like you can't just relax or you can't just have fun and forget about all the stress in your life. If anybody kind of messes with your peace at this time, you don't really have time for it. Because you're trying, when you hang out with people, you're trying to celebrate, you're trying to have fun, you're trying to like de-stress. You're not trying to feel more pressure or more tension than you already feel. So anybody who's not on that wavelength, you're good. So anybody who doesn't make you feel like you can be fully yourself, be fully true to you and vulnerable, anybody who is not allowing that or judging that off of you can leave too. Okay, so now I'm hearing I Got It In for Your New Girlfriend. So that song is called I Love Your Girl by Dream. And that song is about somebody falling for someone who's taken. So you could be taken, Pawan, or somebody you're falling for is taken, or at least entertaining other options, or you could be entertaining options. I don't know what's really going on, but that song is messy. So something messy is happening right now, or at the time that you're hearing this reading. Could be with a sneaky link, someone you met online. But it doesn't have to be online. It could be somebody that you met in general recently. So if it's not online, it could be somebody you met at work. but really this is general, so it could be anybody you met anywhere. Okay, so there is this type of energetic vibe coming off of you, like a scent at this time, pile one. I don't know if something's giving you a renewed sense of faith. I don't know if you're being more optimistic, if there's this hope that you're feeling internally, or just peace. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is that's making you feel this renewal, it's making you extremely attractive, even more than appearances at this time. And it is creating a glow about you and magnetizing the connections that you're having. And I just heard 3 beeps. So that's just confirmation that there is this interconnectedness, and the feeling of connection within you that you are trying to work on is what is making you stand out at this time in regards to anything you're doing online, or just like your regular posts, your Instagram pictures, your TikTok videos, your YouTube, your Twitter, your threads, basically anything that you're posting right now online, creator or not, influencer or not. There's something about you that is very magnetizing at this time, sparkly even. And overall, your aura, pal one, just your auric field in general, regardless of what you're doing, you don't have to be online. So yeah, everybody has an aura, but yours is very, very pretty at this time. So something that you're doing, or multiple things that you're doing, is increasing your vibration. It definitely has something to do with love. So I'm looking at the candle magic card, and it says, speak your breath into its velvet. Recite along its spine all that you desire, all that which will unravel. So I am seeing, for some of you guys, you are speaking things into existence, right? You're finding yourself indulging in that energy, and it's thwarting you, thrusting you. Yes, there's like this aggressive pull or push that is being put upon you, to where you're going to be attracting a lot of things towards you. I don't know if it's people, places. I am getting like bees. So people, I feel, flocking to you. You're dripping in literal honey, okay? Goodness. And that's why bees want to come towards you. People want to come towards you. You're affirming things and letting it kind of manifest into something tangible. Manifesting, always being in this celebratory energy. You may be manifesting unconditional happiness, pal one, or something along those lines. Or little do you know, whatever it is that you're hoping for is going to end up giving you this unconditional celebratory happiness, this peace within you. So, pal one, what are you wishing for? What are you hoping for? What do you want to happen? Whatever it is that you want to happen will happen. It's only a matter of time, but it's going to happen. And I just want to add to make sure when you're manifesting to have it be something that's in your highest good. And that's when you'll see the most movement, is when it benefits everybody. I'm bouncing back into love messages right now. So I'm hearing, I want you all to myself. I'm feeling this very strong sexual energy, Pawan, and I don't know where it's coming from. You could be feeling like this, like, where is this coming from? Now I'm hearing creativity is one hell of a drug. So I don't know if your sacral chakra is like getting a facelift, or if it's getting activated. I don't know. Are there herbs that you're taking to enhance this, to heal your sacral chakra? Who knows? Because I'm looking at the dried flowers card. So you guys could be unknowingly or knowingly taking certain herbs that activate, heal, enhance your sacral chakra. So the sacral chakra is associated with creativity, emotions, sexuality, and sensuality. It is how we experience pleasure and connection, our self-expression even. It also stores sexual energy and desires. So when that's at a more balanced state, you create more fulfilling connections emotionally, sexually, and then you also create more fulfilling experiences when it comes to whatever it is you're creating or how you express yourself. All right, so this sexual energy may be coming from something that you're doing. But for those of you where that doesn't resonate, it could also be coming from someone who has their eye on you, someone who is watching you very closely, and it's somebody who like misses you, misses your energy. It's somebody in your friend group or your community in some way. It's actually insane how much this person feels drawn towards you. And maybe that's why they can't stop thinking about you, or they can't stop replaying certain events or your last encounter. This person has incredible amounts of sexual tension when they are around you. Incredible amounts of sexual tension, okay? I just want to say that you heal this person in some way. And also, side note, this person could be a little bit crazy or they could be going crazy, but something is definitely up with them. I don't know why I want to say that, but this person may be a little bit off their rocker, just a little bit. So you may have exposed this person online, or something about this person was revealed online, or you knew who this person was. Something about exposing. It doesn't have to be online, but like that's what I'm getting. This is someone you may have snuck away from. You may have chosen to stay independent or stay in your own lane, mind your business, away from this person. So this person may have a little bit of a grudge against you for whatever happened between the two of you, or however they feel some type of way. This person may be feeling some type of way. I don't know what happened between you guys, but they feel like they need to heal from whatever it is that happened. Okay, and they could be in their feelings, and that could be where the tension is coming from as well. Also, I want to say you may not realize, pile number one, how much this person indulges into thoughts of you, just in general. But yeah, I just want to let you know that it's an obsessive amount. It's like they're fixated, or, and I was just consoling with my spirit guides as to why this person may be looked at as crazy. And it is because this person barely knows you. Okay. They don't know you like that. So there's really nothing to be hooked on quite yet. So that could be why it's coming off a little unhinged. This could be like hidden from you. I keep feeling that like this is hidden from you. You don't realize, you don't see it. They don't tell you. And for another group of you guys could have just not given this person the time of day online, and they could feel jilted over that. So just make sure you take what resonates, leave what doesn't, because I am getting multiple messages. So, Pawan, when you embody the energy of get away from me, it creates more intrigue. It creates more, I want to get closer. to that for some reason. What are they up to? What's he or she all about? I don't know why I feel like saying this, but I'm going to say it. Some people do this energy of get the away from me. It doesn't create a pull to where other people are like drawn towards them. Not everybody can embody this energy and attract, if that makes sense. Like some people, when they're like that, it's like coming off in a negative manner, and people are just like, all right, I'll stay away. But when you do it for some reason, people are like, wait, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold on. Don't go. And Pawan, you're just like, okay, why though? Why? It's because you're more healed or on that path to being healed. Like it's coming from a balanced place. It's not coming from a unhealed place. And whoever is intrigued by you at this time, or if it's multiple people that are intrigued by you, because I am feeling like it's more than one person, uh, you may find this a bit annoying. Or like, what do you want? It's you again? What do you want? Because this person, this particular person at the forefront is persistent, to say the least. And you're embodying this energy of back up while looking way too good, Pawan. So you need to chill, you need to relax, stop looking that good. Okay, thank you. All right, so this is a separate message for you guys. Somebody from your past may be looking at old photos of you, old photos or videos of you guys together. They're feeling nostalgic and they could be grieving your past connection in some way. But yeah, I was getting that somebody's definitely looking at your pictures from the past. It might be somebody that you had to clear out of your life. They may be heavy in nostalgia at the time of you hearing this, and they could be trying to get help or trying to heal from the situation in some way, because I'm looking at seek guidance, so they could be asking for help in some way. So whoever this is may be starting to get clean, because I was hearing coming clean. So I don't know if they're seeking help in that way, or if they're coming clean and telling you something, or if it just means like they are clearing things out of their own life. And this could be somebody who is familiar to you or somebody that you've dealt with before. And at the time of hearing this reading, you guys may be feeling drawn towards herbal medicine or just herbs in general. That's how you'll know that this reading is for you. Is you're going to be feeling drawn towards the natural world. So whether that's going out in nature, getting plants, or just feeling drawn towards being more healthier, choosing more healthier foods, or getting into herbs, herbal medicine, or something to do with the natural world, something to do with nature. And you guys probably want to learn more about whatever it is. So, whatever it is you're now interested in or feeling drawn towards, you want to learn more about it. And you guys could also be feeling drawn towards writing, whether that be just in general or poetry. You could like reading poetry or creating poetry yourself. Something about poetry is significant. Also, I'm hearing mirror magic. So you guys could be practicing mirror magic. Something about mirrors is also significant. Something about you get more synchronicities when you're in front of the mirror, or you get more downloads, or some sort of sign that's already with you. Because I'm seeing the signs are with you already. And then something with mirrors. I don't know. That's an interesting message. So this last message may not resonate for every single person, but in case you were already wondering or feeling intuitively, I'm here to just confirm that for you. But your pet is your familiar. For anybody out there wondering, or already felt that way, this is just your confirmation. So yeah, that's everything that I'm feeling for you guys. If you enjoyed this reading and if it's in your best interest, please like, comment, share, subscribe. Please follow me on Instagram or TikTok. It's kyxgamemode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in with me, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye. Welcome, pile number 2. This is your reading on What's the Tea on You. So I'm getting that you guys will feel intuitively or be warned against messing with a person who can be a bit greedy, a bit selfish. This is a King of Wands type of person, and this person can also have an extremely horrible temper or just very nasty. And not only that, but they struggle with letting go of things that no longer serve them. And the funny thing about it is you're gonna just have the feeling to reject this person. You're not gonna know where it's coming from, but you're just gonna feel like, I don't know why, but I just want to be like, no. Or I just want to make things harder for this person. Or I just want to be combative or make things a little bit more, I don't know, just make them put in more effort or something like that. And if you don't feel that way specifically, maybe events pan out in ways where you don't get to see this person, or something gets in the way of you guys making plans, or somebody cancels, or just outside events come in between you guys, making it harder for you guys to actually meet up or start anything. Like, it's hard getting things off the ground with this person for some reason. And it could be outside events or just you yourself. Perhaps both. But whichever one resonates with you and makes sense to your situation, take note of that. Maybe you just don't feel as motivated, or you just don't have like this crazy desire. Or if it comes one moment, it leaves the next. There's just something that's just not coming together, basically. You guys will be focused on whatever you're busy doing, entertained by your own company. I don't care if you're literally not doing anything, or if you're into your hobbies, interests, work, whatever it is you find entertaining about your life. You guys will feel very much content with what you have at this time. Pile 2, you guys will be probably feeling like your life needs effort, or you want to put more effort into your routine or just your life in general. And there may be something you're doing with tea or herbs, supplements, something you're incorporating into your routine that will be very beneficial for you, or very helpful, or is a very major part of this transformation. It plays a key role. You will be receiving good luck in terms of either receiving guidance in some way, shape, or form, whether it's yourself or somebody outside of you. So take what resonates. It also could be both. Okay, so now I'm being brought back to a different message. I'm seeing you guys say all the things about yourself to kind of ward off anybody from coming near you, coming towards you. You're putting everything on the table and saying it how it is, instead of trying to play it off to be something you're not, or come off as someone to be liked. You know what I mean? Like, you're not begging to be liked. You're just putting it all out there and saying, this is who I am. This is what I require or expect, or I'm not even gonna entertain the thought of this if I don't get this and that. And you're making, I don't know if this is one person or multiple people, put their money where their mouth is. So basically, you're wanting for people to not just say things, but to prove it with their actions, investments, or just some sort of evidence that they mean what they say. And you may be willingly, consciously putting yourself out as like, hey, this is what I am, take it or leave it. So yeah, you're definitely coming off like you are calling the shots, someone who takes authority and controls where they're going. How do we say we're showing our dominance without showing our dominance? Okay. So yeah, and you can also flip the roles too. Like if you don't feel wary against a person, maybe a person feels wary against you because of how you come off at times. But how they feel towards you, or if you really actually are or not, doesn't really matter, because it's all really subjective to where you're at in your life. So you may feel like you need to put these boundaries up, or you need to put your foot down, and they may view that as a threat. So whether you've been this way or you're just stepping into this new energy, it is what it is. People are going to feel how they feel, and if they're for you, it will just unfold. If they're not, it won't. So whatever price you were at previously, you are removing that and placing a higher price tag on you and your energy. You're not really wanting beta energy around you or near you, or just basically lack of effort, because you put in a lot of effort, so you want that in return energetically. So whether this is a real representation or not, just take it as a metaphor. I'm seeing you literally be like, I am expensive. I put in so much care and thought into myself. I put in so much work, whether that's affirmations, whether that's your appearance, whether it's, I don't know what it is. But I see you just feeling like, yeah, I just don't want to entertain anything at all if I don't get that, if I don't get an energetic match. Okay, I'm overall seeing you step into a more mature energy and less of someone who just is spontaneous and will take the bare minimum, or was satisfied with being texted last minute to like hang out. No, like you are expecting to know ahead of time now. You are expecting to be on a particular schedule, or you're expected to, like, there are boxes to be checked, and you're not just like this little boy or little girl anymore. You know what I mean? Like you're not impressed by things that you were once impressed by. It's going to take a certain amount of care and attentiveness and consciousness to get your attention, or to make you even want to entertain it. And now my reading is getting more flowy, it's getting more easier, it's getting more like I can breathe now, or something like that. So I feel like this is going to make things easier for you, or make things flow naturally the way it should. It will ward off the dusties for sure. And I'm also feeling this energy of a player, somebody who has those tendencies of a playgirl or a playboy, not being able to resist, not being able to say no to you for some weird reason, or just, I don't know, like I'm getting this energy of them being fascinated by you regardless of how many times you tell them no. And they could also be snooping or checking up on you, or just like making fake accounts or going on their account to like look at you or see what you're up to over and over again. So I'm also seeing people from the past also check up on you too, which may surprise you or at least catch you off guard. I feel like a blessing that's coming towards you is not caring how slow you are. I don't know exactly what it means specifically, but just overall, generally, you're not going to be caring how slow you are at creating things, maybe, or just how slow you take things with people. I don't know, something about that brought you anxiety, or something about that made you extremely restless, or was a thorn in your tail for a minute. And I feel like a blessing that is coming to you is that you're just gonna feel more at peace with how slow things are, or how slow things have to be. Something about that, like you're very protected. So whether you are a female or a male, you are stepping into this emperor, boss, dominant, like I'm in control, I have so much power. You're stepping into that, and it's very, very strong. And with that, there's also this self-acceptance, this fearlessness when it comes to who you are. And like I said, take it or leave it, because I'm perfectly okay with chilling by myself, entertaining myself. I'm perfectly okay with what I have going on. Plus, I have a lot of work to do on myself, and I feel like I want to put more energy and time into my routine or my self-care. Or maybe, you know what, I want to take a break or pause and not do anything. Just completely take back control, take back your energy, and it's very much so necessary. I am feeling like on your side when it comes to that. And I am seeing that you're coming into this being where you don't step on yourself, your instincts. You're no longer brushing that off and putting too much on yourself. You will be feeling a certain type of way and actively being like, no, do I feel like this? No. And you won't. Instead of last time or before in the past where you were just like, I don't feel like it, but then you would push past that. And we live in a society that is designed for you to push past your instincts, push past how you feel in order to do more or exert yourself more in this constant state of doing, this hyper masculine type of energy. And it kind of makes you burnt out at the end of the day, and it makes you feel like you're going on an uphill battle that is just like a waste of time, where it's just you're not seeing any progress. You're just kind of going around in a circle in an endless loop. And I'm seeing you guys just say no to everything that society tells you to be like, or to do, or to push past. You'll still be working and stuff and putting in effort, but in a more smarter way. So it's not like you're doing less, because it actually takes conscious effort to do this pause. You're undoing the wiring that's been conditioned inside of you for a long time. So it's going to take actually more effort. It's counterintuitive because you think you're not doing anything, but you actually are. I don't know. I feel like you guys will be outside more, enjoying nature, getting grounded, and also just not, there's no fear of missing out. There's no fear of whatever didn't work out, or shoulda, coulda, wouldas. Like, there's none of that lingering in your energetic field. Like, you don't really, you're not in resistance. You don't really care as much anymore. You're kind of more in tune with how things work, and it's bringing you peace. Yeah, like whatever you're doing is bringing you back to your truest form, and slowing down is a big part of that. Because part of how you'll know where to move next is you slowing things down, or you understanding that things are going to take more time, and it's okay. there was this feeling inside of you where it wasn't okay. And yeah, you're moving out of that energy for sure. So I'm hearing that you will be entering your redemption arc, Pal 2. And you will be feeling that things are actually balancing out in your life. You're not going to feel like you're getting the short end of the stick anymore in terms of inner transformation, in terms of how you feel. The saying, I know my extremes, now I seek peace, is very important. Something about whatever you've been through or like sides of your personality that you kind of had to tame in a way. You're seeking peace in the extremities of your personality. Like you may have had a lot of inner battles, inner conflict, but that's balancing it out. And what's also helping is whatever you're nurturing, whatever you're working on. And I was seeing the word imagination. So maybe you're using your imagination more, something about dreams. Perhaps you're saying affirmations. You're becoming your own mother, Pal 2. Something pretty cool that's happening too is you're going to start to notice how much fun you're having when you're alone. A person will be trying to get to know you, or you might be trying to get to know someone, and this person could have Sag in their chart. Their overall energy could be Sagittarius. They could develop sincere feelings for you. Maybe they're hesitant about it, or somebody in this situation is hesitant, or it's like, I'll just leave that where it is. Somebody may feel that the fickleness that's happening, the back and forth, indecisive nature is what's causing issues with trust. When somebody can't make up their mind, that makes the other person feel like, all right, this is going to be hard to trust. Your decision making, your word, and overall just if it's real or not. Someone could feel like you're the whole package, you're their soulmate, but they'll do everything to... Okay, so however this person feels about you, they do the opposite. So, for example, if they like you or they want to talk to you, they'll avoid you and they won't talk to you. Like that type of energy. So, I'm getting very indirect, very timid. This person may constantly test the waters with you in some way. Something with tests is very prevalent, whether they're doing this on purpose or not even realizing that that's just how they are. So there's a lot of water I'm also seeing. So not just Sagittarius, but I'm also seeing water. And it makes sense because water signs can really need to have that sense of security, and it just overall takes time with them. But yeah, I'm seeing you date around. So you could be, seeing what's out there, not really sticking to one person, not really just testing the waters yourself with like people, and just kind of just seeing where the wind takes you. And I am seeing you in this more open energy. You're definitely in a more welcoming space. You're not so much closed off to people overall, like for the most part. You're in a better space. And it doesn't matter what you do or wherever you are. When you talk, people will listen, and you could be a part of a group. It could be a group in class, at work, online. It could be anywhere, honestly. But when you talk, people listen. And when it comes to like a group of people, a community you're a part of, or like a friendship circle, something may end up surprising you. Oh God. And I just got the 3 of Swords. Oh no. So yeah, you may have to end up cutting someone off because of whatever happens in this group. So somebody may be a false friend. This may be somebody that is not who they say they are to you. But yeah, that's everything that I'm getting for you, pal 2. If you enjoyed this reading and if it's in your best interest, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. Bye. Welcome, pal number 3. This is going to be your reading on what's the tea on you. So I'm getting, you guys may be using your camera a lot, your phone a lot to film videos, take pictures, vlog. So yeah, whether you guys are editing, being behind the scenes, or just making videos, you could be doing that, or you could be in front of the camera. Either way, you're stepping out of your comfort zone when it comes to something that you're doing online, or just maybe you're taking up a new hobby with a camera. I don't know. But the camera is significant. So I'm getting somebody really attractive wants your attention at this time. I don't know, they're seeing you do stuff online and they like what they see, and they have time today. They have time, or they're making time for you. And they could be having their own things to do, but they got time today. So I'm getting somebody's going out of their way to make time for you. Someone you're connecting to. And this is the person who likes to indulge a lot, just in general. They could be a little bit reckless too. I'm hearing need for speed. So this person could like to have things move very fast, move very quickly, or they could just like not know how to sit still and take a breather, like take a breath, like relax. So I keep getting guess who's back, guess who's back, guess who's back. What do you think that means, about 3? That means somebody from your past, because they're coming back, is hitting you up or wanting to hang out with you in some way, or is checking you out. So it could be one of those or all the above. Um, so this is somebody from the past. It doesn't have to be an ex. It could literally be anybody. It could be a friend from the past, a coworker from the past, a family member. It could be literally anything. This doesn't have to resonate, but it could be somebody that you worked with at some point, or this could be somebody you still are currently working with, and I don't know, they're just popping up again. For others of you, this person could be in a relationship already, or like, I don't know, tied to somebody already, or this actually really could be somebody you were connected to in a romantic sense. So I'm getting a lot of messages, guys. So take whatever makes sense to your situation. I just got the coffin card. So yeah, this is definitely somebody you ended things with already, or things didn't go anywhere. And then they're being kind of brought back to life, or they're just popping up. And their favorite way to spy on you is through the internet, and something about what it is you're doing or whatever you're stepping into. So you're exuding a certain type of energy that they're picking up on, or how it's coming across in your videos, your pictures. I don't know, but something about you is making them intrigued. So this person could be able to see past certain facades that maybe people place online, or just in general in person. This person is intuitive themselves, or there's something about them that can see past certain barriers that most people can't see. And I don't know, they see the real you in some way. while you're going through this transitional period in your life, this intense like period in your life. Yeah, you guys may be going through a lot of unforeseen changes or like a lot of upheaval or just a lot of things are kind of being ripped away from you in some way. Something intense is going on. I don't know. Just something intense is going on. If none of those things resonate, you guys could be going through like an end of repetitive cycles, or like you're in this constant fight with, I don't know. Um, for some of you guys, this person could be in the LGBT community, but of course that doesn't have to resonate. I'm seeing the rainbow. You guys could have like a darker aesthetic and they really like that about you. They like when you dress up in this like grunge, goth, alternative type of style. And of course, that's not going to resonate with every person, but for the ones that resonate, yeah, they like when you show off your tattoos or if you're going to get new tattoos. But yeah, this person is very attractive. You find them very attractive. And pile 3, you guys might be going through quite a lot of changes, quite a lot of endings. But there is this sort of like weird double-sided feeling towards it, because it's like on one hand it's like kind of scary to go through endings at times, or to have things change in a really big way is kind of like, damn, like, hold on, let me like take this in. And then in another way, it is freeing. There's this like surrendering, which means like you're letting go, or you're just like not really trying to resist this whole process. You're kind of just like falling into the deep abyss in the deep ocean where it's kind of dark and you don't know where this is going to take you, but you're just like, I have no other choice. And this could have something to do with your mental, emotional, spiritual, physical health, or I don't know, but you're going through something very internal. Your self-worth, your healing process, just something to do with the focus on yourself that is brand new. And I don't know if you're realizing how much progress you're actually making though, or how far you've came. Um, Another thing that's gonna mark this transformation as like this is real and this is working, like, is by you making healthier choices. That's how it's gonna kind of manifest. You may not realize how much progress you're making, but like something having to do with healthy choices, or you'll see something that's happening internally manifest its way externally, is by you making healthier choices. Something with self-care, self-love, or just overall just being happy. All right, so I'm hearing the song I like bad, that's my problem. And yeah, I got a problem. Okay? So someone feels that way. I don't know if you feel like the people you attract, the people you are drawn towards, or like end up having a thing with. I'm seeing the Tower card, and it's just like it causes a lot of pain, or it causes a lot of inevitable endings. I don't know. Destruction, imbalance. I don't know how to read, but you may have a problem with the people that you like, the type of energy that you like, or someone feels like you're this way and that they keep attracting the same type of people, you know? So is it you that you feel like, I have a problem? Like, why am I drawn towards this energy? Why do I want to be around this? Or why do people with problems fascinate me? Why do I like to be a detective and solve riddles and solve people's problems, or like have this complex person come into my life for me to figure out? Why do I like to psychoanalyze people? Do I like the challenge? Do I like the complexities? Am I bored? Do I just want to pick at someone's brain? Sorry, I'm going off in a tangent, but yeah, you might be self-reflecting and being like, I make a lot of healthy choices, but when it comes to people, that is my kryptonite. People may be your kryptonite, or like, I don't know, you're just accepting nature is your kryptonite. Like, that's your weakness because you'll literally accept anyone into your life. Like, you, you have a soft space or a soft heart that like attracts and make these people really drawn to you too. You're a healer for sure, because that is what that sounds like. I have a problem too. It's okay. Spirit may be saying to maybe challenge yourself into situations where you are uncomfortable with certain people. Like, challenge yourself when it comes to certain people who are healthier. I know it's like unknown territory to like get to know healthier people, but why don't you challenge yourself to, entertain those kinds of people who aren't in a constant state of crisis or mental things that they're going through, because it won't make you be set up for a disappointment, honestly. And this could be like a repetitive cycle that you find yourself in. And maybe you want things to end, like maybe you don't want anything. I don't know. There's so much to that, right? Oh, maybe I actually don't want to get close to anybody, and that's why I'm choosing these people. Maybe I'm like avoidant and I actually really don't want love to work out, or I'm actually really scared for something to actually work out, or friendship, love, doesn't matter, there's so many things to that and why somebody is doing that. So yeah, that is pretty interesting. But of course, like, there's nothing to like feel shamed about or like wrong for. We're all just a work in progress, and it's easier said than done. So just be conscious of that and kind of just ask yourself, like, I wonder why. What is it about me? Maybe write it down too. Like, write down your experiences, because sometimes like seeing it on paper can kind of see your patterns and like bring more clarity in a way when you see it in front of you. But of course, you don't have to change that. It's just like the tea. You don't have to change anything you don't want to. You could be perfectly content in dead end relationships. Me personally, as a tarot reader and as a friend and as a person, I was raised by a fixer. So I was raised by somebody who always wanted to fix me. So I am just naturally like, oh, let me fix, let me help, but no, some people don't want to be fixed. So somebody could really like what you do. You guys could be readers yourself, tarot readers yourself, or you guys could just be very intuitive, very tapped into the unconscious mind, or like what makes a person like go towards certain things, what's underneath, what's hidden. You guys are definitely psychic in some sense yourself, and someone can really like that about you. Like, that's what makes you stand out to this person. It's like you're very intuitive and you're very like, you have the moon energy naturally, which is Cancer, right? And so seeing this kind of play out in your relationships, I don't know, it's just nice to be around somebody who knows what to do with the person, or knows what to say with the person to like make them feel better, or just make someone feel comfortable. And even like telling someone the harsh truth about themselves, like, you're good at that too. And whoever you're telling this to, whoever you're giving a piece of your mind to, whoever, it could be a completely different person that we're talking about now, they can take it. So whoever you think that can't handle the heat, can't handle your spice, can't handle how sassy you can be or your attitude, they can take it. They can handle it. They're not as soft as you think. Maybe at some point they used to be, but that part of them is long gone now, or they're just very different now. very much so materially focused, very much so hoarding. I'm getting they may like to like accumulate certain things or have a problem with that. Once they let something in or let someone in, it's hard for them to let go. This person holds on to things extremely tightly and people. But you're so intuitive. Oh my God. It actually like you come off, I don't think you realize. And you may also come off a little bit confusing too. Also, if you're feeling like you're being spread too thin, pull back your energy. It's as simple as that. Don't overthink it. Don't beat yourself up about it. If you feel like, oh my God, I can't even hold on to anything right now, or like, I can't function right now, just literally stop whatever it is you're doing. Inside of you is a sanctuary, and you honor however you feel. If you feel like too many people are pulling at you at once or too many things are happening, just simply stop. Just stop. Find a way to slow down and regain your strength. It's not as big of a deal as you feel like it is. Oh, and go outside. Okay. So that's everything I have for you, Paltery. If you enjoyed this reading and if it's in your best interest, please like, comment, share, subscribe. And thank you so much for tuning in. I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.